Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the Q&A video. And our next question is from Collector Star Wars, and he says, what was your first ever Star Wars action figure, and how many do you have? Now, I already answered this a little bit. It was R2-D2, and the other part, a lot. I will show you sometime, but I can't show you right now. But there are a lot.
He probably had to put like 10 parts on that thing. Anyways, if you want me to answer that too, what was the question again? What was my first action figure and how many do I have? My first action figure, I remember, it was a Han Solo. I used to love that guy, not as much as Anakin, but I usually liked Anakin out of all, and then I liked Han Solo most out of the originals. Anyways, that was my first one, and I don't, I have a lot. I have like a thing, a whole bin, that's what it's called, I think. But, yeah, a whole bin, so. Why do you have that? Only if we had that 3D action thing.
Yeah. 3D paper.
You'd be like, ah! Anyways, let's go back to on.
Okay. Our next question is from Commander Wolf 1999, and he says, how many seasons of Star Wars The Clone Wars do you think they will have, and what is your favorite Star Wars memory? I think they will, I know, actually, they are going to do 5 seasons at least.
Yeah, because they have that, they already have it planned out, and they're doing that Join the Jedi thing. So, like, we already know that. I personally think they're going to be at least,
I think there's going to be 5. Honestly, I do think there's just going to be, I don't think there's just going to be 5, but when I asked Dave a question at Comic-Con, and I said, is this the last season of Star Wars Clone Wars? He's like, no. As long as you keep watching, there will be much, much more. So keep watching, people.
Because if you watch, they get more money, and they have more money to make more.
Sure, yeah. And my favorite Star Wars memory would have to be seeing George Lucas at C3 when I was 5. I was 6. Yeah.
I've heard you had to wait.
Yes.
4 hours.
We had to wait 4 hours in Indianapolis. We saw the guy at Star Wars Weekends this year. Yeah.
That he was in front of him.
Yeah, that was in front of me in the line. But
pretty cool.
He was. We had to wait in Indianapolis in the freezing cold rain for 5 hours in the middle of May. So imagine drinking. It was Celebration 3. Yeah. Imagine drinking hot chocolate in the middle of May. So yeah, but it was freezing. It was freezing, and yeah. So the next question is from Captain Griffin 0, and he says, "What is your favorite clone or Jedi, and what is your favorite figure?" Favorite figure is Pre-Vizsla, and favorite clone is either Wolf or Rex.
Oh,
Who do you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna say Rex.
Yeah.
I was saying Captain, and I was mouthing it.
Yeah. Wolf or Rex, they're both awesome.
I would think you would like Wolf since you made the thing.
Yeah, I made the armor of Wolf's Trooper, but Jedi. Either Anakin. I really like Anakin, but I also like Kit Fisto.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Obi-Wan.
Well, Obi-Wan, yes. I actually like Obi-Wan a little bit more than Anakin. I don't know. I'm not. When we were like younger, we used to act out Star Wars, and he'd always be the Anakin, and I always be the Obi-Wan. We'd never have to fight about that because, but it was hilarious. And I remember one time he bought a yellow bike because of Anakin's yellow starfighter, and I bought a dark red bike because of Obi-Wan's red starfighter, and it was. You should have seen us driving down the street and playing Star Wars on our bikes. So yeah. But my favorite figure, Pre-Vizsla. So yeah, I already answered the question. You go.
Okay. Favorite figure. Did I answer this earlier? I can't even remember. Anyways, it's probably gonna be my. I don't even know. There's so many I really like the Pre-Vizsla. I mean, that was just amazing.
Yep.
And, my favorite Jedi, Anakin, I already told you that. But I don't even know. I can't even tell you my favorite action figure. There's so many. if I had to think one out of the ordinary right now, it'd probably be my first Captain Rex.
Yeah.
Oh, did he say favorite clone? My favorite clone's Captain Rex, by the way.
Yeah. And favorite Jedi?
Favorite Jedi and Anakin. I said that.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to check the time on the camera. How much?
I'm having brain farts right now. I don't know. Anyways.
Next question comes from Cad Bane, 808. 808. And he says, what is your favorite Clone Wars villain?
Previously.
That is a tie for me between two people.
Oh, I know it.
Savage and Previously.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah. Because they're both really cool. I like the storyline of Savage being Darth Maul's brother. But I like Previously because he's part of the Death Watch. And he's awesome looking. So,
pretty awesome.
Yeah. I like Mandalorians, and Dark Navy Mandalorians are awesome.
Actually, my favorite villain would probably have to be Savage. Savage Ford. I mean, he's so muscular and all that stuff. He's just...
The Night Sisters steroids.
Yeah.
But, then, the next question says, it's from E Hasty or E Hasty 314. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. But he says, which one is better, Gree or Rex? Rex. Sorry, I like Rex. I'm not hating on Gree. Don't worry. He's got cool armor. I like his EP3 armor a little bit better. I like the camouflage. But he's a good character, too. I like his little double hawk.
I mean, he's not a bad... None clone is bad at all.
Right, yeah.
Unless, I mean, it's like a villain. Literally bad, I mean.
Yeah.
Gree, I mean, I like them both. My top 3 clones, I mean, he'd probably be in my top 5. But,
Sorry, I was checking the time on the camera. How much time?
He'd probably be in my top 5, but number 1's always going to be Rex.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember we were eating at BJ's.
Yeah.
Because we were, like, over here and over for a couple of days.
If you don't know, BJ's is not what you think it is. It is a restaurant.
It's a restaurant, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes, it is a restaurant. And,
it's not a person's house.
Right, yeah.
But, he had a Captain Rex figure, and he showed it to me, and then me and him just, loved him.
We loved the Captain Rex figure. So, next question is from the Mr. Matt Matthew, and says, how can you open the package of an action figure without damaging it? This is a question that I get asked a lot because,
I already know it. You can say it.
I used to use a little tiny Swiss Army knife. I mean, it was like this big, and I just flipped out that, and I go like that on the sides, and I kind of like saw through the packaging, and you'd get like a little lip of the plastic on it, but you wouldn't tear anything. But now, if you don't have a pocket knife, scissors are easy. You go up to the corner, you kind of cut on the corner until it penetrates, and then you just cut along the thing. And that's how I open my packaging without damaging it. So yeah, hope that helped you. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And next question is from Zips112, and he says, what is your favorite Star Wars movie out of all 6, and your favorite moment, and why is that special to you? My favorite movie is, I like Empire Strikes Back a lot. I think it's a really good film. I like the Empire Strikes, but I also like A New Hope. I'm always one for the originals. And favorite moment in the movies would probably be the moment. Let's see. Gosh, I'm trying to think. There's a lot of great.
We haven't watched them in so long.
Yeah, I mean, I just got the Blu-ray, so that will not be for long. We will rewatch.
Yes.
But I dropped the question.
We'll get some new field Blu-ray Star Wars.
But my favorite moment is probably I get chills every time I see the Star Destroyer go over the planet's surface. I just think that it's a classic Star Wars. I can remember watching that for the very first time, and I think it's great. That's a great. And then the binary sunset is awesome.
Wait, what part? Like
the binary sunset?
No, the first one.
Oh, it's like
what
in the beginning of A New Hope.
How was mine?
When like the thing goes over. I'll think of a new one. But yeah, those are pretty much. And why are they special to me? Like I said, it feels original Star Wars, but the second one, the binary sunset, is probably that music. Every time you hear it, it gives you chills because it's like that is the Star Wars music. That is like the classic Star Wars. Same answer.
I usually called it the Darth Vader song.
The Darth Vader song.
The dun. Was it the dun? Dun
No,
dun, dun, dun.
it's called the Imperial March. But the Imperial March.
I called that the Darth Vader song.
You like that?
Yeah.
But that was in a different scene. Yeah.
Anyways, mine probably the New Hope. I don't know why. That was the first movie I ever saw, and I really liked it. And it's special to me, or my favorite moment. I'm sorry. Was whenever I heard the like whenever they went into the cantina bar.
Yeah.
And they heard that
See, they can't call
like
copyright
an original
on it.
song. I like all the Lego Star Wars games. It's always in that. That's why it's special to me.
Yeah.
That's one of the big Star Wars songs too and stuff.
Okay, we got time for like 2 more questions. So the next are from somebody I actually met. His name is 123Prime1, Tom, aka Thomas. I met him at the Comic-Con Masquerade. He was the awesome Spider-Man. I mean, that was an awesome suit, man. That was awesome. But he says, "How did you find YouTube?" I remember watching a Star Wars. Oh gosh, I actually remember watching a thing called Store Wars. I don't know if you've seen Grocery Store Wars.
Oh yeah.
That was my first ever actual YouTube video that I watched. Because my dad got it emailed to him. He watched it, and yeah. So I saw that. And then I saw that more people made videos like that, so I started watching them. And then I watched Found Film Micro Mike, and then it went from there. So, and that was when I saw the Star Wars videos in like 2005. So yeah, that was later. When was the first time you heard about YouTube?
It was, I can't even remember, but yeah, a bunch of my friends have told me about it. The first video I watched, it was, I can't even remember it. I think it was Star Wars, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, Star Wars.
these days I'm always watching Smosh and Ray Williams.
Yeah, we like the comedy too. We're not. Yeah, they're funny.
That was hilarious. There's some funny guys out there.
Next question is also from 123Prime1, and he says, "How did you hear about Comic-Con?" I hope to bring him to Comic-Con soon, very very soon. But I first heard about Comic-Con when I went to Barnes & Noble one night and was looking at the Star Wars Insider. And I saw all these people that were at this place.
There's
all
some
in
pretty
armor.
crazy people there, though.
Yeah, and then I
was watching a Cassim G today. And there's some crazy people.
Yeah.
Cassim G is hilarious, man. But he was doing something on Comic Con, and they were sick, man.
Don't go watch that video. We're not telling you to go watch that video. But
No.
never mind. How did I hear about Comic Con? Anyway, we like I said, I was looking at the Insider. I saw it. I saw a bunch of people in armor. I asked my dad, "Where's that at?" And he said, "Oh, it's San Diego Comic-Con." And 3 years later, we ended up finally getting tickets. So we went to Comic-Con. Yeah.
I found out about StarWars.com.
StarWars.com.
They always have that little. This year they had the countdown thing.
Yeah.
They have that every year. I'm pretty sure. And I just saw that. So whoa, it's in like 5 days and so many hours.
Yeah.
So many, or it was like 1 week, 5 days, so many hours. Anyhow.
Okay, so last question says,
Oh, we're on the first page. Cool.
and this is also from 123Prime1. Says, Q for Tyler. Question for Tyler. How long have you known Mark?
I've already answered that my whole life.
Whole life.
We've been, and we can't get closer. We've
Yeah.
been like brothers our whole life. I mean, I have a picture. My mom was like looking through her things one day, and it was her in the hospital in her bed, and she was holding me.
And I was on the side of the bed.
He was like on the side of the bed. You could see him just trying to look up there.
Yeah, I was 2 when he was born. So yeah, and
you were 2 and 8 months.
Yeah,
Because I was born in February. You were born in October.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for this part. I guess we'll have to move on to another part because this video is getting a little long. So tune into the next part, and we'll continue questions then.